I did some research and I would like to present the results to all of you. In 1960, the average cost of a new car was $2,600. If you were to pay for that car in silver, you would need 2,889 ounces. Today, the average cost of a new car is $28,400. If you were to pay for that car in silver, you would need 1,420 ounces of silver. That is a huge drop in the value of the US dollar. Just so you can understand what I'm talking about, the average cost of a new car today should cost the same in silver as it did in 1960. But instead, it takes half the amount of silver as it did 50 years ago. There are economic experts that are warning us that the dollar is going to bottom out. In other words, it's going to become worthless. Now, I learned last year that the US currency is not real money. It is banknotes made by a private bank called the Federal Reserve. I did not know this until last year, and that the Federal Reserve is a privately owned bank, not a government branch. So when the Federal Reserve goes bust, so does the US dollar. So starting last year, I have been investing in silver to protect myself. Some of you will say, well, that's okay for you. You got money to invest. Well, I really don't. What I did is take a hard look at my budget and reevaluate what I've been spending money on and remove luxury items. Some of you may consider luxury items as necessities. Well, when the dollar tanks, if you're not prepared, you lose everything. Let's start reevaluating. You can start with Xbox Live. That's not a necessity, that's a luxury. Cancel it. Cell phones. Unless you are on the $20 a month plan, which I am on, cancel it. Alcohol. If you can't quit drinking, which I did, buy a generic brand of beer. It may taste like refined piss, but you'll still get the buzz. Cigarettes. If you can't quit smoking, which I did, buy tobacco in a can and roll your own. Food. Replace prime rib and crab with ground beef and tuna. And stop buying the latest electronics. And don't drive your car 200 yards to buy a gallon of milk. You can walk it. If you do these things, you should save $200 a month. At the end of the year, that's $2,400. That's enough to get you 100 1-ounce silver rounds. That's a good start.